locked on the door.
Yeah, and they said we're coming here, just didn't want to alarm you at all, but we're going goat shooting today. Morning, afternoon, goaties. Welcome back to our episode. This is going to be an exciting one because we have been here before, but we're coming back to see a couple of our friends to see if they are still here. If you're new around here, we're Louise and Kelly, and we have plans to be travelling around the world. Come and join us, because I tell you what, we get up to all sorts of things along the way. Basically whatever's happening each day, and we just don't know from one day to the next what it is. It's to me like they haven't had any luck catching any goats. Poor little things, our little sore paw. They're just not to be seen. And we know where they are when they come here. That is invading our, not just our privacy, but that is our property that you have been keeping right here next to me. Just got my feet up trying to do some editing. And you seem to think that there's food in there. How many other holes have you done on the other side? That's our toilet hole. You haven't seen what I've been doing this morning, have you? Right, let's have a wee check. It's on the perfect temperature. So I wanted 180 to 200. It's been on 200. It's looking pretty good, isn't it? Actually, it's looking really good. Medium rare is what we like. I've got our steamed vegetables in there. It cooked a lot quicker in here. I'm almost thinking, how do I lucky it?
Looks like there's a bit missing off the side there.
I think that Miss Kelly's been thinking, So, medium rare. Let's keep it on the rack so the juice goes down there still.
So we woke up and we realised there was no goats, no workers, nothing to be seen anywhere.
A couple of sandfly bites through the window.
The next minute, who arrived?
Doc arrived. I said, Kelly, I haven't got any clothes on. You have to go out there. She said, well, look at me, I've just gotten up myself. And I said, well, I've got nothing on, at least you've got something on. And so anyway, we knew we weren't in trouble with anything because, you know, we have our pass and we send through our little emails and say about we're staying overnight. And they said, we're coming here, just didn't want to alarm you at all, but we're going goat shooting today. He's just doing his job. And Kelly said, not little sore paw. Not little, we've got names for them all. You know, we've got Browney and we've got Horney. And he said, yeah, so I just wanted to let you know. So they're a pest around here, and people ring in and complain about them running out when they're driving at night. So it's quite dangerous. Anyway, they did a whole loop around here, and he was so lovely, this guy from Doc. He said, do you know what, I'm actually in some ways, even though I'm here to find them, I'm really pleased I didn't find any.
The ranger said, I'm sure as soon as I leave, the goats will come out and bugger me, look.
And there our friend is sore paw there.
We'll have to go and have a look. 5, so yeah, they're all there, 7.
Guess what? You all blimmin', I don't know, what would you say? You're all very fortunate that you know the land so well, because you have been saved. You've saved each other's lives. Doc came to remove you today because you've got to stay off the roads. Rightio, it's time for us to go and have our lamb and just look and see that they're happy. Just got to keep them off the roads. We did it. Our very first roast meat lamb on the barbecue. Kelly said, oh gosh, that tastes better than all the other ones that we've had. Do you think they're going to come for a walk with us? It's about 4:30, 4:45, and we've been editing for the last couple of hours, and I said to Kelly, how about a quick dip under the waterfall? I always like doing things when it's extra cold. What else needs to go on there? This over here, this white one is for putting your wet shoes on.
Goat evidence.
If I move around the corner, I think I can hear them. Just around the corner. Oh, they are. There's little Billy in the front, Bushky at the end. So where's Peggy?
Oh, Peggy. Peggy.
Cute people finding the goats. That was so lovely.
Another avalanche.
Yeah. Okay, just here, that rock there's our step. Sometimes when I'm in the waterfall, Kelly sits on there and I get it all nice and comfortable for her. But you've got to be organised. Oh, it's all warm, it's hot. So good to have it because you need your wee seat. So when you come out of the... Oh, Kelly's going to want her towel straight away. So one of us sits on there and you put your boots back on again, you see. Oh, they're still lovely and hot because we just fired them up before we came here. I'm going to change my mind. That's your pile and that's my pile. Socks on there. I've got a bra on at the moment. Gonna be there.
Alright. Leave no trace. We're all packed up. Got the wet shoes in this one.
I like that when you say that, leave no trace.
Yeah. What do they say? Leave nothing but footprints.
How did you find that?
Oh, it was amazing. I must say, talking about the goats, I felt like a goat in there, looking to make sure no one was coming, because we're on the walking path. It's not off the beaten track, it's literally on the walking path. So this was me in the waterfall. What do goats do?
We're right at the most extreme dangerous spot. One of the spots. Oh, I really don't like this bit. I hope you found the family.
There's Papa. You probably can't see him. He's just moved in behind those trees up there. That was fun.
Oh, lots and lots of fun.
Bye, goats. We love you.
We love you. We're going to really miss you.
And stay away from the rangers, although we know you're clever. We know you will.
And they're only doing their jobs. They're really, really nice, Mr. Doc men. Especially I thought that was lovely when he said Sore Paw about, you know, he's got lots of animals that he's saved back at the farm. I thought that was really lovely. I thought that showed the true sort of nature of him.
I reckon this is the branch that was so windy. And in the morning, I woke up and I said, oh, the dock men are out shooting, because I heard what sounded like a gunshot. And then next minute, this massive crack. And I was like, oh no, that's a tree's fallen over. Surely this branch wouldn't have made that much noise, but it sounded like a big tree. It sounded like a gunshot.
This has got to be one of my most favourite places. We've got a few favourites really now.
We call this one Goats and Weekers.
That first dock place that we went to, that was quite mesmerising. I can't believe that that footage was deleted. I guess it's because it was our very first time using the Osmo.
Maybe the nature gods didn't want anyone to know about it, because you said it was like healing.
Oh, that water was, it was like the Poo-Poo Springs. Very, very healing. There's not a lot of people out there who sort of just get the madness of people like us who can feel. I mean, we all feel, for goodness sakes, that's not what I mean. But are so in touch that everybody thinks we're mad. So we would be good trekkers, I feel. Double using the water. That's a baked potato on there, by the way, with our leftover venison mince that we had, and I have made it into like one of those baked potatoes. Instructed to come and sit down, and we're making a decision about where we're actually going to right now.
So we're currently in here, and we were going to go over to Westport, up to Caramea, and there's a dock site just up here.
Yeah.
Originally we were going to come round, but you can't actually get through Kahurangi National Park, so we had to come all the way back round. That was our big drive day. So looking at the weather, it's absolutely rainy all week and all next week. So that's all, pretty much all down the coast. It's completely rainy. Doesn't matter where you go. So the sunny spots for us, Blenheim, Nelson. So do we just disbelieve the weatherman and stick to the plan with the best petrol route? We've been to Nelson, then we went this way.
So where haven't we been?
Blenheim, Picton. Well, we've been there before, but we haven't done all this bit up here.
But I'd like to tell you all, we're not leaving out Blenheim and Picton because...
Well, you got to leave from the ferry from there, so we have to go there anyway.
yeah, so we will be back there and you'll be able to see it and know what it's like.
So that would be using, like going around twice, using more diesel than we probably should.
Kelly just thinks things through too much. I'm a like, let's just get in the car and go. Let's just do that. Granity, Seddonville, Little Wanganui, just before we go.
To get hungry.
I know. Well, I'm thinking it is lunchtime. It's 12:30. Do you think that just maybe we should have that schnitzel?
Well, I'm thinking...
It's just getting in her face.
I can see that. I'm thinking... Is there somewhere else for lunch?
Salad.
It would be quite a long way before
Eating.
eating.
We've taught ourselves that when you're hungry, we've got our little turtle.
All right, we're not leaving lunch.
God, I've just put my bloody lipstick on too.
Do you want to see the schnitzy?
Oh, we keep talking about the schnitzel. It looks like something that Kelly's bought from the shop.
Oh, we don't have any Glad wrap, by the way, so...
That's all right. You only made it before. Just before our shout. Look at this.
Do you remember back when we were in Colic Bay and I crumbed all that roasted almond? Well,
I reckon we'll end up eating all of that.
do you reckon? Let's eat. We've got a big driving day ahead now that we've changed the plans again. Because we've got the residential cooktop to fit the cast iron pan, it sits closer to this. So when the pan sits on here, it's quite close, and we don't want the window shades going up in flames. So under here,
We designed this ourselves. It took a lot of organising, but we use it outside and inside. You may have seen it before.
so that stops our window shades going up in flames and stops any spitting. Do you want the big cast iron out?
Yes, please. Right, lunch is made. So I'm really pleased that schnitzel was pre-done for me, and Kelly is putting on that oil we were telling you about. We're not promoting it, we're just showing you.
Do you want it on the salad or on the chicken?
Let me see. I would do zigzags on the chicken. That's perfect. Yep. And then over our salad as well. Perfect. So this egg you can see on top that both of us have, that is left over from when you're crumbing the schnitzel.
They are very professionally crumbed schnitzels.
Oh, you're never going to eat all of that.
Can't waste that. I'm so hungry.
Right, let's start. Ooh, which bit am I going to start with? That does look good though. Excuse me. Go on, show us what it looks like inside. It's nice and juicy looking, isn't it?
I'll show you what it looks like inside me.
Okay, rightio, let's eat, shall we? And then make our decision we've made our decision what we're doing. We're just going to stick to the plan.
But while we were cooking lunch, we changed our minds again, but we've changed them back. Lunch was bloody delicious.
Thank you, and thank you very much for helping make that beautiful schnitzel.
You're welcome. Bye, little fellas. That was fun. New driver at the wheel, incoming traffic. What are you going to do now, Louie?
Well,
you're bigger than they are.
Yeah, they're supposed to sort of look out for me.
You might need to pull on the grass.
Yeah.
A little bit.
He's as friendly as a bloomin' walnut in a bloomin' dirty old shell. Shit. What's this problem?
Right, please, driver. We are Westport bound. Alright, we'll show you any interesting things along the way. You guessed it. Farm egg sign. Try and back up onto the grass, not onto the road.
I know. I think Kelly sort of thought, God, she's going to go through the bloomin' fence. Show how close we go to the fence.
Well, just watch the nose of the vehicle, please.
Oh, it's for sale too. Oh gosh, we don't want to do skid marks on the grass. Outside with the sign.
I'm pretty sure there was eggs in there though, that's the bonus.
We're backing up in the road.
Do we know how much they are? I'll go and have a look. Hang on. They're reasonably small.
Oh, well, how much are
They're
they?
$5 for half dozen, so $10 a dozen. But we're literally going to the supermarket today.
Well, we've been eating size 11 for $10, don't we?
Yeah.
Really, we've got to be aware of what we're spending our money on. Save $2, and after 5 times, you've got $10 for getting big eggs. Back all the trees to the coal. Do you think that I would see anybody that I know?
Why?
Was wearing my sandals and my socks. We're extremely comfortable right now, and my shorts.
Potable water. Oh yeah, there's the dump station and there's the water.
Oh, there's the campers. Gosh, isn't it funny how things are right in front of you and how you miss them?
That was mission 2 and 3 complete. Now we're on the hunt for a rubbish bin. One here, or there's one just up there. Got all the jobs done. We're just heading up the coast. We think we'll drive all the way up today, start at the dock site, and then maybe work our way down. Good things to see.
It's interesting looking at all the different sorts of houses as you go into different wee towns, and just going and having a brief look around just then. We only saw one very, very modern house in there actually. Must be hard to get building these new ones built, I suppose. But it was quite nice seeing all the different sorts and types of characters, and the roads were quite wide, and the houses were very character. There's another grave sign that's very old looking, but the town is probably very old too.
through the hills and we're now just coming back onto the coast. 5 minutes till sunset and we're just coming through Little Wanganui. We just drove past the motor camp and Louie goes, she was reading the sign, she goes, free beer and wine. I said, that can't be right. She said it did.
Said, should we go back around?
It said free beer and wine. I'm like, there's no way the sign said free beer and wine.
Well, something was free, unless it was the white bait was free. That was funny.
Well, that looks pretty rough.
Wow. Well, it's been a long drive.
We're almost here. A couple of minutes up the road. This is actually the start of the Heafy track. As we came through Caramea, there were so many motels and hotels. There was more hotels and motels than anything else, really. But we'll be in for tonight, relax tomorrow, and then we're going to work our way back the next day.
We'll be putting our feet up.
Well, there's another no drone sign. For everyone wondering why we're not taking drone shots, everywhere you go